Right, hello everybody, and apologies for the general rubbishness of the background here. I'm going to turn on the Nokia Lumia 630 on the left here, and a bit of a Chinese imports Samsung Galaxy S4 knockoff on the right, Android handset, and we're just going to set them both up. Now, I just wanted to show you a couple of the things that I've stumbled across on the Nokia Lumia, and how it differs obviously to the Android handset. Both sort of boot in at exactly the same time. Now here on the left here, if I wanted to change the language, here it's set to English UK. If I wanted to change that to English US and click next, it has to do a restart. I'm not entirely sure why, but it has to do a full restart here. If I switch to a different language, English US, it just carries on going through the setup process, moans at me about the fact I've got no card, so I can connect onto my internet, and it will moan at me about the fact I've got no Wi-Fi. On the left here there's a full reboot going on. We'll just wait for the Lumia just to kind of catch up. I mean, you know, out of the box you might not want to switch your language, but it's just a little bit of annoyance. Welcome back, it says. Again, neither of these have got SIM cards in. Let's start. And they got another setup screen. I'm still going through the terms of use. And then we've got the Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to put the password on here. Just pause this because it's going to be really boring for you to watch. Okay, and then we're connecting in with both of them. Okay, Google being Google, they want me to connect into a Google account. For some reason, Nokia still held the page on now, so we've got this Wi-Fi sent. I'm going to ignore that for now. Click next on there, and then it says choose your phone settings. Now here I'm going to skip the Google account because it's not asked me for any accounts on here, so I'm just going to say no to that. I'm going to say not now, and you get this similar sort of screen. Do you want to Googlify the phone? And on here, do you want to Microsoft the phone? So I'm going to say recommended. I'm going to say next on here. Put in my name, who the phone belongs to. I'll just put Lee in there. Woo, I would do if I could type. And off it goes. Now, United States, I'm going to skip this, and I'm not going to put in the time right now. Keep your life in sync, and I'm going to skip that because I've skipped it on here. So later, and here's the similar sort of screen. So finish. So the Android phone is pretty much set up there, and we've got the post-install setup, which will go ahead, but it's fairly usable. On the left, there's some apps that are being installed on the Lumia 630. And on the right, it's pretty much ready to use, and you can crack on and use the phone. On the left, we've got this app screen here. I just wanted to show you, while the Lumia is sorting itself out, we're going to go into here, and we're just going to go into, where is it now? Let's try changing the language, shall we, if I can find out where that is. Is it in my devices? Language and input, there we go. So we're in United States. Let's switch that to United Kingdom. And it's done. So there's no reboot needed on the Android device there. On the left, we're still waiting for the apps to install. Now what I've found on here, obviously the time is totally incorrect on the Android phone and totally incorrect on the Nokia phone here. But what I found on the Nokia Lumia 630 on this very latest version of Windows Phone is if you don't have the time set correctly, as you noticed I skipped past it on the left hand side, and on the right it's reporting incorrectly as well. It just seems to break absolutely everything on the left on the Nokia Lumia. It's because it doesn't trust it. It's not secure basically when it tries to log in. So let me try that on the Android device as well, and we'll have a look at the date and time. You can see it's totally wrong, and it thinks it's in China Standard Time, of course, because this is a Chinese import. So what I'm going to do when this has sort of finished installing, which it's still doing, another thing I wanted to point out about the Nokia Lumia is it takes, if you're doing a full hard reset, about 7 minutes to do a full reset. of the phone, which is a slight annoyance if you, like me, are reviewing these things. So I'm going to go ahead and log in to Google on the Android phone as, let's focus it, well, focus, as you would normally do. So I'll just pause this while we're just going into the, there we go. And the Lumia is asking for a few more bits and bobs, almost done. Thank you, yeah, next. And then we get, yes, by the way, neither of these devices have got SIM cards in. So there we go, and it starts telling us how to set up. Now you'll notice here, if I try and set up a Google account, and I just get to this screen and click connect, it will do nothing. Not very helpful. It just goes connect, nothing. Then you start panicking, and you maybe go, oh crikey, what's going on here? So I'm going to go into Internet Explorer. I'm going to take the recommended settings, and I'll start doing a search. Dismiss this. Okay, I'm going to go stuck. Dismiss. I don't want that. Thank you. No, I really don't want that. Thank you. No. Hello. I can't do a search. Okay, so it's stuck. I'll just put stuck. Let's put that. And we'll do a search. Now I don't want it to access my location. And yeah, search doesn't work. Let's do that on the Google phone. Again, both of these have got incorrect times. And we can browse on here, just type in stuck. Enter. And there you go. You can see, sort of, if this camera was focused, it's doing a search. On the left, it's not doing anything, because it's trying to do is, what I believe it's doing is a secure connection on which it doesn't trust. So we go back to the home screen, and we go, right, okay, now I'm a bit stuck. I'm going to go into settings here, and I'm going to maybe look for an update, because I'm panicking now and nothing seems to work. What's going on? So I'll go into here. I'll go into, there's many updates, many options here in the menu, which is great. Check for updates. It's checking for updates, and oh, we are currently unable to check for updates. All of this is because the time is wrong on the phone. If you set the time correctly and the date correctly, it works fine. Neither phones have got the intelligence to set their time by the Wi-Fi, which they're both connected to, which is a bit of a shame. But it is annoyance that the phone, the Nokia Lumia here on the left, grinds to a complete halt if you put the incorrect time in. You can't get into Google, you can't even get into Microsoft, you can't get into a search, and you can't set anything up. So until you actually set that time correctly, it gets completely stuck. So that is just one annoyance I wanted to show you.